Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode. And Charlie, for so down. Now about Pama, Russia, US, Ukraine. They started this fight, but as I escalate here to other countries. Do you understand? Sure, it is getting serious. And about it seems that a war, but it will escalate back to we the Ghanaians. Obebre, in Ebebre. In a sense, say, Obi alcohol. A typical example is Kokumenu issue. Kokumenu alcohol also cover perfumes about due to the war on Timim Babim. Zion Felix went there for content creating, and so on to me at the Mbapim. She, you start here, we know. Place so many countries are in. And yes, oh, yeah, come and I could see some few months per now say a Twitter. But US is saying say any war because I must say before they go into war they have to go into course. There is a group of people who have to sign before the president give the command say I'm on call into war. So this they don't call it a war. What do you call this? What do you call this? Obiti no kroma boom then no blasting. They are killing people here and there. Charlie. That no about Russia, Ukraine, Russia, Iran, and Israel for issue. And it seems say, I'm more imagine say, US have the upper hand. Into no Iran for no per se. I'm more yet. I'm more blasted places are American forces in the war. Do you get it? And no someone to me if they are going down with you. Because say a back not tactically if you have to talk. Iran on US war plus even Israel so as abeka ho omuntimi enko but I say it seems say omo dania then I say Israel and Iran for ya I say Israel and US I say Iran for na enye but it is them. Listen, you go find to go in now by and say US for say Iran for creating nuclear weapons. And nuclear weapons no more creating. Iran says say among bibia. When this came, they are not going to use it for any negative impact. When this came, even I learned say no omoti ho can didi nkomo and all of a sudden you have for blasting. Even say Iran for place. So that means you be say Trump because say na command to bomb na anka Iran for better bomb.
We were having negotiations with these lunatics, and it was my opinion that they were going to attack first. They were going to attack. If we didn't do it, they were going to attack first.
It doesn't make any sense. When these presidents come, no be okay. But it seems say Wababa will go into Nigeria or going to Iran or going to Venezuela. Is it Nancy question to Venezuela? All in the name of more oil. And for the main issue in this thing is the oil. Oil now, has I say you use oil we use to generate. If I say oil, I'm talking about petrol, diesel, and all those kind of related oil. And then I boy generate electricity. I say so just say and then say and it seems say other countries Iran, Nigeria, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and the most important thing is Venezuela. Venezuela generates 20% of the whole world's oil. Do you get the point? And you know US funny attack those kind of places. Say them more make me grab oil. And right now Iran for say oil na about the whole world. Meaning na from place a friend Strait of Hormuz. And this is almost about
The Iran war has caused the biggest oil shock in years. At least 4 ships were attacked in the 36 hours that followed the initial strikes on Iran. And on Monday evening, Iran's Revolutionary Guards announced their intention to close the Strait of Hormuz entirely. Whether and for how long they can do that is not clear.
Almost about because I know maybe my friend is saying oil never almost about I don't know, but they make sure say if they are going down, they go down with all the neighboring countries. All the countries which depend on them when it comes to oil, they go down with them. Do you understand? Because US for more your mothers on that is the point. Your mothers on Iran for some say moon chasa yes yen chaso. So, and the amount and then yet very scary. They say US for attack, yeah. Iran, they don't attack straight back to the US. Oh. They attack other countries, sir. US for database. Oh. You see, let me break this down to you. BBC Ghana posted this. Let me break it down. Listen, Iran has sent a loud message across the Middle East. If you host US military bases, you are part of the battlefield. Do you understand? Oh, say Amoba. Oh, Iran for two bomb now. US for two bomb now. Iran for no almost say oh now say oh Middle East. Now you host any US military base, and that means you are part of the battlefield. And you know, maybe I will say be a country be a US base will be they will blast it. That is the thing that makes this thing scary. Utu baby unka be na ye be blast. BBC Ghana posted a group of 4 soldiers. Just like that, they are dead because of this thing. Iran, I think it's Iran or Israel. More lead about who that is 86. Will lead you more for 40 years. Because of this one, let us continue. Their officials insist that they aren't attacking neighbors, but the US present inside those countries. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. I must say they are attacking, but they are attacking the US. Hey, Miroha say now US forward now to nuclear bomb cohort. Blasting now. You have the intention of the US for now, but blasting now. Do you get the point? Hmm? What is it? What is happening? What is it's getting serious and it's getting a you because to say Spain for US forces say Spain for money Spain for ni chakabia all in the name of Omoko Spain ho so Omoko G Omo bases at their attacking and the Spain are saying no and because say Spain can say yes sir I better bring a whole lot of issue because Spain then it comes to Europe not air travel because this war started between Iran, Israel, and USA, and now Dubai and its areas are parts. Bram is part, Kuwait is part, Qatar is part, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Jordan, Cyprus, Lebanon, all those countries are affected because of this war. So, and to Spain for the money and Mr. in a sense, I didn't know so it's going to bring issues here and there. It's going to bring issues here and there. Do you get my point? Are the issues, Baba? Because, sir, I don't know, mean to me, I'll just go around you, and um, North Korean, or no president, or 10 1 corner, while Nima don't who be banned, obey young and everybody is afraid to go there. And said I didn't see a coin. I think, this country, I think what China say they will have to stand by Iran. Then they fight, and China together with Iran, US, Charlie, is going to be something. And is it going to be the World War III? Because I say one Nigeria too. Because China said most of the oil in the free Iran war, and if you are trying to get closer to Iran, that means you're also standing together with Iran, no protecting Iran, because Iran come from the country China would also go down. Charlie, this thing looks scary than how it is. It looks really, really scary. Ladies and gentlemen, so that no bomb those neighboring countries. So now Asamo Yaba. Asama ba. Yes, Asama ba. Because Trump was saying I must say it will take 40 to say 4 weeks to 3 weeks to 4 weeks and sana BBI escalate. But actually, I learned almost 30 World War II. No, yeah. It took the Israel 10 years to get it took US 10 years to get their people from the Iraq. 10 years old. And you are saying is this Russia Ukraine thing started. I'm gonna say, oh, and 2 months, 3 months, but yes, still the Russia Ukraine war is still going on. It's still going on. We're in a country where Nipa menu me sabi to me decided not affect you be Nipa menu what's no kasana that guy wrong. He's a president, but you see how the as she in front of whom I can say no kind of bluff being those kind of things. Tell it, I mean for this thing it looks scary than we thought. I'm gonna say any war. but here the air war. Ladies and gentlemen, Oda and Wabompai, Ama, Ukraine, Russia, because the Bible says the heart of a king is in the palms of the Lord. The be up and Odaneko. And I don't know if Biana Nyamipe or say Bima Nasi because people are really affected. So many countries. Hmm? So many countries. Israel. Missiles rain down on several cities, including that is Israel. Israel. Missiles rain down on several cities, including Tel Aviv and Beit Shemesh. United States Arab Emirates, that is the UAE. Also, the Al Mina Air Base near Dubai and areas across the sea were affected by the drone debris. If you go to Bahrain, the US Navy Fleet headquarters and part of Manama were struck. Kuwait, heavy interception followed attacks that left US casualties. Okokata and so on. The massive Al Udu air base were directly targeted. Oko Saudi Arabia and so on. Prince Sultan Air Base came under attack. Oko Iraq, strikes hit Jeff Al Shaka with explosions reported near the US consulate in Erbil. Oko Jordan as well. Dozens of drones and missiles were intercepted. Oko Cyprus as well. A drone hit the RAF Aratic base. Oko Lebanon as well. Brute shock as strikes hit Hebala Links site. Charlie, it is going too far. It is going too far. And about yes, your oil and you compare your free baby. Do you get me? In short, the region is intense. The stakes are high. Every nation hosting American forces is now feeling the heat. Into Krobia, America for Hobia, you're going to feel the heat. In Sanka, I know Kodiaka, US, Iran, Kodiaka, I know Kodiaka, but I'm so they are going into the neighboring countries. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I brought you. This is the updates coming up to the Russia, Israel, um, Iran war. Ladies and gentlemen, what's your take on this? Let me know what you think under the comment section. If you find this videos new year, kindly subscribe. I'm out.